Alright, what's going on guys, it's Sam here, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to dreamlike up and under in NBA 2K21, and the best badges and animations you should be using when attempting this move. So, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Pull up, two-door swerve, ay, pull up, ay, pull up, two-door swerving. Back in the day, I was wordless. Started from the surface in the middle of the desert with a weather hot enough to break a motherfucking thermos, nigga. Ay, look at the flick on my wrist.
Now, why should everyone know how to perform the dreamlike up and under? Well, the up and under is one of those simple yet effective post moves that will always keep your opponents guessing when you're working in the post. And knowing how to up and under also adds another move to your bag of tricks when you're posting up your opponent and wanting to chain together some post moves. So, quickly, before we get into how to perform this up and under move, it's important to know some of the factors that increase your chances of the move being effective against your opponent in the first place. So, firstly here, we're going to talk about the badges that will increase or help the likelihood of the up and under working in the first place. So here we go. This list right here prioritizes the most important badges first. And up first we have Pump Fake Maestro, and this badge is, not very many people equip this badge, but if you're doing up and unders, it's going to be very, very helpful. The badge helps you go up with the ball quicker, basically, when doing a fake. Up next, we have Consistent Finisher, because it can be difficult to time up and unders because you can get random speeds. So I think Consistent Finisher is very important as well. Pro Touch, because if you do time the layup or up and under correctly, it'll, give you a boost and you'll green more. And then the last two here, we have Celebrity Finisher, which this badge, most people think about it when you're attacking the hoop and, running at the hoop for a dunk or layup. And this is kind of the same case here. The higher your Celebrity Finisher is, the less contact your opponent can make with you when doing it up and under, which is going to be very helpful, as you'll see here as we get into the tutorial and as I tell you more information about this move. Contact can be a problem when doing the up and unders. So definitely want Celebrity Finisher on there. And then lastly, we have Back Down Punisher. This doesn't directly impact, how you perform the move, but Back Down Punisher gets you in position better to perform this move in the first place. So that's why I threw that on here. And then getting into the second part, or second factor that affects the up and unders effectiveness, it is your opponent's defensive badges. So if your defender has a low or doesn't even have any good defensive attributes at all, or specifically they don't have the Intimidator badge or post lockdown, it'll definitely be easier for this move to be effective. So yeah, that definitely is key. If your opponent's not a very good defender, you should be able to go to work with this move quite a bit. And if it's like a lockdown or a rim protector, then you're going to have a lot of problems. I don't recommend this move. And then here we go. Lastly, animations. Now, I can recommend some post fades, some post hooks, and some post shimmy hook animations that will help with the up and under being more effective and when you're chaining these post moves together. But unfortunately, there are no specific up and under animations in the game. There's not, a certain up and under animation. So, unfortunately, this can lead to some inconsistencies when trying to perform this move, especially when you're trying to step through. Once your opponent's in the air, you got him with a fake. Stepping through can be a problem, and you'll definitely see this as we get into the tutorial here, how hit or miss this move can be depending on the animations that 2K gives you and just how your opponent reacts in the first place. So, yeah, with that out of the way, all the information, let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. Alright, so getting into the tutorial here on how to dreamlike up and under in NBA 2K21. It's a super simple move and super easy to perform. All you have to do is go into like a fade animation or a hook animation, but instead of going all the way through with the animation, you're going to press the left stick towards the hoop, whatever direction is the hoop. So we're on the right side here, so we're going to be pressing the left stick to the left to do the step through. And again, if that doesn't make sense, I'll keep going through here and pay attention to the hand cam. So we're going to fade here. And instantly, I'm going to press the left stick towards the hoop to get the step through animation. And again, we're not going to make all these shots. Again, there are no up and under animations, and it's all dependent on your opponent's reaction. You have to read and react with this move right here. And even then, sometimes you just get a crappy step through animation, because that is one thing that 2K, I hope they improve on next gen, is the step through animations. Because right there, that went in, but it wasn't, that was more of like a fade. Not a fade, but like a floater step through. So we're going on the right side here. We'll go over to the left just so you guys get the idea. And again, be paying attention to the hand cam. I guess I'll talk through it again here. So we're going to fade to the left and then instantly press the right or the left stick to the right towards the hoop, and we got a beautiful step through there. So that's the ideal animation. You'd want to get that every time your opponent jumping or biting on the up and under. But again, it's not going to happen every time, and right there, our opponent didn't. We got the double whammy right there. Our opponent didn't bite, and we didn't get a good step through animation. So again, it's all dependent on the animations you get and how your opponent reacts. Dreamlike up and unders, you know, I would say they aren't the go-to move, but they're nice to throw in when you're cooking in the post and your opponent is just very scared of you making a hook shot or a fade. It's nice to just mix it up and throw in an up and under. Like right there, these work with up and unders, work with post hooks, they work with shimmy hooks, they work with fades. So when you're cooking in the post and you gotta, you know, you want to hit your opponent with something different, you know they're gonna jump, you probably want to do an up and under. So there's a shimmy hook right there. Again, if you guys, it looks like my controller came unplugged. If you guys don't know how to do a shimmy hook, I have a tutorial on that in the hook tutorials. And if you don't know how to fade, I have a fade tutorial as well, where you can learn all the different post moves and you can apply this dream hook, or not dream hook, this dreamlike up and under. Ooh, look at that little shimmy. Ooh, it's not gonna go in, but you can apply what you want in those videos with this and mix them together, and you can be training together all these moves. So again, I'll try to do something a little more advanced right here. A little shimmy. I didn't jump. That's tough, but we did get the step through, and somehow that went in. But that's probably not going to go in on the park and rec. But guys, hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any more questions or it's still confusing, let me know in the comments below. I always do my best to try to reply to you guys, and if I don't right away, I found that last year in my tutorial videos, the comment section actually replied quite a bit to each other. So if you're still confused on what to do, leave a comment. Either I or some good Samaritan in the comments will reply to you, and hopefully we can get your questions answered. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, hit the like button, subscribe if you're brand new. I make a lot of tutorials, and I do primarily make my team content, so if you're like my team, that's your type of thing, definitely subscribe for sure. And if you guys want to learn any more post moves, I have a whole playlist that will appear at the end of the video or will be in the description at all times. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace out.